Area and location is a really key thing.
Nobody knows the practice better than the vendor.
What areas of revenue they can look to increase.
What's the patient demographic as well?
A practice that's got potential to grow. We're going to look through two aspects of what a buyer is looking for in a practice right now, and we're going to look at it from two aspects. So I'm going to talk about what buyers are interested in, and Julie is going to look from a sales aspect.
Yeah, so what are vendors, what you can do, to support your practice sale basically, and what we can give you some top tips moving forward.
Okay, so I'll start from a buyer's perspective. Obviously, I speak to buyers every day, and what I think a buyer is looking for you sellers out there would be a practice that's got potential to grow. So whether it be a 2-surgery practice at the minute and it has the potential to become a 4-surgery practice, they'll be looking at what areas of revenue they can look to increase in taking over a practice. Yeah. From a selling perspective, it's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But it's important for our vendors because you will be meeting the buyers. So we will be scheduling viewings for you, but ultimately you're going to be meeting them and showing them around because nobody knows the practice better than the vendor, the owner. So it's important that you have the information, typically what a buyer's going to ask. I know obviously you're showing them around, but it's these little nuggets that, having them, to discuss. Yes, we've got an additional room. I own the freehold. I'd be happy to sell that alongside the goodwill as well. So we're looking for all these points that we're going to reiterate, at the viewing really moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the freehold there, for example, area and location is a really key thing. And if you could give people that are coming to view a little bit of a background and history, whether it be of the practice, the area itself, the demographic of the kind of patients that you're looking at getting in is always handy and helpful, I would say, so they can really understand if they're not initially from the area or if they're looking 20-30 minutes away from where they live, that they don't know the area, they can get a little bit more background and try and understand where the practice is.
Absolutely. And looking at the practice, what is the average age of your patients? What's the, as you've touched on, the patient demographic as well. What sort of treatments are you doing at the practice? If you're doing an element of implants or specialisms, have an idea of what that percentage may look like. And obviously, as a practice valuer, that's something that we can look at for you. But it's having all that information that we can, give to the buyer at the viewing, basically.
Yeah, and those things are really key. If you're looking at selling your practice for the highest amount possible, and you're looking at achieving that really A+ sale, those bits of information are really key in giving the buyer all the information possible so they can make that informed decision.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll also be giving you the information as the practice owner on the buyer's bio as well.
Yeah,
so, Zack gathers that information. So we will be also telling you, if they're a first-time buyer, if they own a practice already. So it's a two-way thing that we're giving you that information as well.
100%.
Yeah. So I hope that information has helped, and if you're a buyer looking to buy your first practice or buy another practice, or you're a vendor looking to sell, please do give us a call and we'll be more than happy to discuss it all in detail.